What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to a new video which I think is a very valuable video, and I usually do not say that a lot, but I'll teach you a trick in this video which actually allows you, sometimes, not always, but sometimes it allows you to know which cryptos are going to move a lot. So which cryptos are going to pump, have the chance of actually going higher and rallying, or which cryptos also have a chance that to fall very hard very soon. We're going to use a platform which is completely free to use. You'll have to sign up if you want more statistics and stuff, but you don't need to sign up for the things we are going to be talking about. And altogether, this is just a great trick that traders can use to actually know when volatility is coming. Volatility is the one thing every trader needs. So that is what we're going to be taking a look at. Well, let's get right into it. I'm not planning to make this video too long. I'll explain the basics. Hopefully it's short and sweet, and you learn something that is very valuable. What we're going to go to is levitas.ch. All right, so Laevitas, Laevitas, but the link will also be down in the description. .ch. You go there. It will bring you to this site. What you then just do is open app. All right, it's app.levitas.ch. What you do then is you have a huge dashboard. You go to alt deriv, which basically is altcoin derivatives, right? And then depending on what you trade, I mean, we here at Cilinix Crypto and the Signal trading group, which if you want to join that, links are down in the description. We usually trade perpetual swaps. So you go there, basically derivative contracts, and then you will see this screen. It's a lot of information. All of the information is quite interesting and quite. You can learn something about it, but we're only going to be needing basically one or two things off of that information. The first thing we're going to do though is at this top menu. So here you see statistics for all sorts of cryptos and then their volume. What is the long to short ratio, the liquidations, so how much money in liquidations, how much money was liquidated for traders. What you want to do first is you want to go to a specific exchange. What I usually do is Binance or BYBIT. Binance and BYBIT are usually quite correlated, as in they show the same information. So then go to the one with the most volume, which is Binance. And then the magic information you're going to want to look up is the open interest change. You can see open interest and open interest change. Open interest is basically the money that is right now held in the in perpetual swaps contracts. So basically how much money is in live trades. So what happens when a lot of money is in trades, that means that there's a bigger chance at liquidations. If a lot of people are trading, if the price drops down a little bit due to market movements, news, whatever, people will get liquidated, people will sell their positions, and you get volatility. So what you're going to take a look at to actually find cryptos that can potentially rally quite a bit, can pump or dump, is the change in open interest. And then what I usually do is the change in percentage, which is right here. You can filter on OI change or change in percentage. If you do that, you can see, for example, SXP, which is solar, I believe, has had a huge increase in open interest. It's gone up by 231%. And then you can see the price that we have pumped up quite a bit. Now, the open interest was probably not that high before we pumped. That's a big reason for why it's so high right now. But what you do know is that there's still a lot of money in open interest right now. So SXP is probably going to move again soon. Whether it's up or down, that still depends. We're now moving in a range, but there's a lot of money in open interest. So if we move up a little bit, if we move down a little bit, that's more likely to be enhanced by this huge OI. Another and something that is sometimes something that is also important is the OI times the 24-hour volume. So right now the OI is $10 million. Well, to the volume, that's 160 million. That might not seem that much, but it's still quite high, especially if it's over like 10%, which it is for audio, which is another. We're going to take a look at 3 examples. Audio has also been a little bit volatile, but you can see the OI was already quite high and we're moving right now. So more volatility is to be expected. Now, whether that's bullish or bearish still still is left up to you. It depends on your analysis, on what you think. But this at least tells you what crypto has a higher chance of actually moving. So another one like Tomo, or let's take a look at Balancer or Tomo. Balancer, Tomo, Injective all have pretty high or Liquidity as well. Wow. But if we take a look at Tomo, for example, you can see that it's that the open interest has gone up by 26%. And in terms of, yeah, this is Tomo, right? I'm looking at the right one. Yeah, and in terms of open interest divided by 24-hour volume, it's also over 10%. But what do we see if we take a look at Tomo, which isn't my favorite crypto to trade, but all right. You can see that we have had a lot of volatility. Open interest compared to the volume is still very high, so more volatility is to be expected. All right. So that's a cool trick, I think. I use this sometimes to know which cryptos are going to be volatile. With the highest change in percentage in open interest, usually they have already had their pump. But if you, for example, see a crypto like XRP, you can actually see if you click on it. For that, you need an account. You can see the open interest going up. Like right here, it was already increasing. When was this? It was March the 28th. Earlier today was already increasing, and what do we get afterwards? If we take a look at XRP right now, is quite a lot of volatility, and this volatility was actually after you saw this moving up. So that way you can actually spot it before the pump or before the dump. But video is a little bit too long, I find, but still, it's hopefully it was very valuable to you. For now, I want to thank you all for watching and listening. Take care and bye.